make some noise. Give it up, everybody. Put those hands together for Hanging with Dr. Z.
Live from Dynasty Typewriter, here in the heart of Miracle Mile and the anus of Alameda, it's Hanging with Dr. Z. Tonight, Dr. Z welcomes his guests, Peacemaker big boy Steve Agee, comedian and licensed chiropractor Kristin Chirico, and the brand new owner of the Gower Gulch Denny's, Jonah Ray. Music, of course, by Rusty Steele and the Steel Wheels featuring Remington Steele. And now, City of Industry's loss is Hollywood's gain. The doctor will see you now. Dr. Z!
Carmine St, Pierre, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Hello, is this on? Yeah. Is this working? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Welcome to Dynasty Typewriter. You know, people say, how do you get to Dynasty Typewriter? Inattentive management. This is Dave Lang and John Dynasty and the Steel Wheels. And this is Rusty's brother, Remington Steele, no relation. Where's your, Remington, where's Rusty?
He got picked up by ICE.
Oh, that happened. It happens. I thought he was born, he's Canadian.
Yes, some people thought he was Prince Harry.
Exactly. It's all good for me, but apparently politics is in the news.
It is. I didn't know that.
You can't escape it. But there are things that happen. I think we went to war with Iran today. Last week we bombed Mexico, and then the week before they started the Board of Peace. It's only been 2 weeks, they're already Board of Peace. See, this is why I miss Johnny. Now, Johnny was a friend, and I don't want to speak ill. But what I loved about Johnny was that he would say, he would live in this moment that we're in now. He would somehow make it seem benign, just because he would treat it with a little like distaste. Not distaste, but he has a separate, he'd just be above it somehow. I saw they're tear gassing protesters. And this is true. They're tear gassing protesters in St. Paul and Minneapolis. They haven't seen this many tears in the Twin Cities since Prince read the review for Under the Cherry Moon. That was the sequel to Purple Rain. It did not do well. Trump is still working on that ballroom. He's trying to get money to pay for the ballroom. Vladimir Putin said he'd buy back Melania. Now, a lot of people think I'm making a human trafficking joke. I'm not. I'm just implying she's a prostitute. We've got a big show. Bob Urich, Peaches and Herb, and Gadget Man Stan Can are here. I miss Johnny. But here's a weird, but this is how things have gotten. I read the story about they killed the biggest drug lord in Mexico last week, in that El Mencho. No, that's the Froyo Lord. And I read how they found them. Did you hear how they found them? They tracked his mistress as she drove around Mexico. Wow. And the first thing that I thought was, oh, his girlfriend is old enough to drive. Good for them. Wow. All right, they've really got it going on. Because you can't escape what's going on. Can you escape what's going on?
I tried. I can't.
You can't. Where do you, now I know you. You go online. I go right to the news. You go on Etsy.
Guilty.
Yeah. I wake up. I go to eBay. I look for used gnipganops. Because I got to keep up with Fallon.
It's ping pong backwards, you know.
Yes. I didn't realize that for about 20 years. And then one day it just hit me like a ton of shit. It's ping pong backwards. And
So is Marty Supreme.
yeah, nothing was... I didn't know Bob Dylan could play ping pong. But, it's so overwhelming. And I thought last night, you know what, I can't deal with any more of this. I've got to just get out. And I went to the movies. And I went to see Send Help. Has anyone seen Send Help? Yeah, I thought this will get me away from it. Weird shit going on a billionaire's private island. This will just get me away from the news. You're not supposed to be able to take all of the information that they're throwing at you. And this is why when you're a child, if your dog dies when you're a child, you go home and your mother says, sweetheart, we thought it would be better for the dog if he went to live in a big farm upstate with other dogs. Because that's how a child can process the reality of a dog being gone. Now imagine you're a child and you go home and your mother is like, sweetheart, we decided it would be better if the dog went to live at a big farm upstate because the president fucked it when it was a puppy. Do you see how that would be harder for a child? And I don't even mean, I don't know if people, if they don't, did they set out to be evil? Did Pete Hegseth set out to be evil? I don't know if it's evil or stupidity. Like Pete Hegseth this week had a big thing where he's trying to, he's forcing this AI company to have no human supervision. And that was the big complaint. He looks like every guy in an 80s movie that was killed at the end by the robot he created. Those who don't learn. But you always have to look at the bright side. Donald Trump's State of the Union was an hour and 40 minutes, which is really a triumph of adult diapers. Because normally, after an hour, you look like you've got a pool floaty under your pants. Good for him. Good for him. But this is the point I was making. Can I ask you a question? What's your name? Michael. Hi, Michael. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming to the show. But I wanted to make a point about how people don't. And to speak to the song we're going to do next, people don't set out to be evil, but they seem to find their way there. Michael, let's assume that you are making love. And Michael, it's going great. You're present. You're in the moment, you're aware of your partner's needs, you're making eye contact, you're sensitive and caring. Not so sensitive and caring if that's required. but always with consent and always checking in, and I'm proud of you, Michael. But then, you make just the slightest error in judgment. And with only the best intentions, you shit the bed. And I don't mean like somebody threw a milk dud on the duvet. I mean like somebody dumped a tray of lasagna down the back of your legs. Now, Michael, my guess is for the next 10, 15 minutes in your bedroom, it's going to be really quiet. In fact, the only thing you'll hear in your house for the next 10, 15 minutes is, oh. Oh. And then, there's only one way to get out of that situation. Murder-suicide. But like a lot of murder-suicides, halfway through, it becomes a murder, gee, I feel a lot better now. The point is, Michael, now you've killed a woman and you're covered in shit. But that wasn't your goal at the start of the night. So who's really the victim? Well, the Olympic hockey team had to celebrate with Kash Patel after their victory. Yeah, I didn't think hockey could get any gayer after heated rivalry. Couple players named Bruce. That's what they use. Bruce used to be a slang word for homosexuals, to the point that when they did the show The Incredible Hulk, they changed his name from Bruce Banner to David Banner because people would think he was gay. They were cool with him being a monster. But the Hulk is one of those things, I want to believe it's true. I do. Like UFO, that's the one thing I don't like about the whole MAGAverse is they've stolen conspiracies. Remember the X-Files? Yeah. And screw it, I still call it the Twitter files. But remember when all the conspiracies were about UFOs? Have you ever had a close encounter?
Last night.
You had a close encounter. Just how fortuitous for this story. Do tell.
I saw a big bright light and then my grandma appeared.
Interesting. Now, is your grandma alive?
No.
Ah, that might have been a ghost.
Oh, never mind.
No, but that's the whole point. That's the whole point, because this is what I think, and you'll see where, because is it a ghost? Is she an angel? Are they different? Two of the funniest words in comedy, Jeffrey Epstein. Now, the conspiracy is he's not really dead. That the camera just happened to break at the same time every guard decided to go on strike for 11 minutes. I don't think that's what happened. I think he had a guardian angel. We're all born with guardian angels, according to the Bible. We're all born with guardian angels. And he was not a monster when he was a baby, so his guardian angel stayed with him. And then, at a certain point, the guardian angel is just like, oh, fuck this shit. But you're sort of stuck with him. And I think the guardian angel was just with him in the cell, and the camera broke, and the guardian angel murdered him. I just have this image of they're about this big, in a nightgown, with wings, but the wings don't flap. They just float. So I don't know why they have the wings. But do angels go like, why do we have wings if they don't flap? Don't make waves. I can't lay down. That's the point. But I just see him floating down with a pillow on old Jeff. Shh, shh, hard part's over. Hard part's over. Shh, hard part's over. Because I love, like, a farmer getting sexually assaulted by an alien. I'm here for it. I don't want to shit on Nancy Pelosi's desk. I don't like that conspiracies, but I like a farmer getting sexually assaulted by an alien. Or Bigfoot is an interdimensional being, and he can disguise himself as an alien to sexually assault farmers. It really all comes back to farmers. See, if you ever watch Ancient Aliens on the History Channel, anybody? That's another way of asking, have you ever been in a hotel? When the aliens first came, they gave us the alphabet. They taught us how to build the pyramids. But it turns out that's not really what the aliens are into. That was just them putting on a good face. That was the aliens' version of not farting the first 9 months of a relationship. And then after a while, they're like, yeah, pyramid, schmyramid. Where are the farmers? When do you guys get agriculture? I don't know if you've ever heard a pair of bib overalls hit the deck of a flying saucer, but it's pretty goddamn sweet. We have an amazing show tonight. Steve Agee is here tonight. Jonah Ray. Kristin Chirico is here. Guillermo del Toro is going to come out and explain why he's the only man in the history of Hollywood that makes monster movies where the girl wants to fuck the monster. I think that tells you a lot about Guillermo's experiences here in Hollywood. I think it's just you. But the point of a lot of those things was that that we evolve as a society, and things change and they improve for the better. And the political world is not always at the same stride with cultural awareness. And you have to keep that in mind. Don't get me wrong, we're all doomed. I know things are terrible now. Anyway. But this is a song that was a big hit when it came out. I think it was hit number 1. And today you hear it and you just scratch your head. So let's knock it out and then we'll get the show going. Let's go. I got a girl, she's cute as she can be. Well, she's a distant cousin, but she's not too distant from me. We kiss all night. I squeeze her tight, 'cause we're kissing cousins, and that's what makes it all right, all right, all right, all right. But we all know that it's not all right. Even a casual glance at the British royal family can attest the dangers of inbreeding. How many times have you been watching television and you say to yourself, how did they get that little horse to ride on top of another horse? And then, oh, it's King Charles on a fox hunt. We've all seen Deliverance. Take the kid with the banjo, give him a crown in the miniseries, and that's what you get if you're not careful. I know a girl, she taught me how to live. Well, she gives a lot and she's got a lot to give. We kiss all night. I squeeze her tight. 'Cause we're kissing cousins, and that's what makes it all right, all right, all right. And to be fair, it is all right as long as you don't mind lower than average height, decreased eyesight, bad hearing, sloping posture, having your back teeth look like your front teeth, zero immune function, 6 toes, and enjoying hee-haw unironically. You have to be up for that. 'Cause we're all cousins, that's what I believe. Because we're all children of Adam and Eve. That's really the lyric. That's really the lyric. This was written by 2 besooted hillbillies. I forget their names, Brendan Starr and someone else. And that's their theory, that we're all descended from Adam and Eve, so it's open season. But here's the thing, the more you look at the story of Adam and Eve, it slowly dawns on you that it might not possibly be true. Let's just step it out. There's Adam and there's Eve, and then they had 2 sons, Cain and Abel. And then Cain murdered Abel. Fun fact about humanity, we couldn't get to 5 people without a fucking double homicide. And then they had 5 other children, and then in chapter 2, apparently things get horrific, because we all came from whatever family reunion happened. And that's what this song is about. This is the anthem of the creationist fuck pile. The king of rock and roll is throwing in the jungle room. And I have here, okay. But that's music. Let's time travel now. 1973. If a year could have bell-bottoms, it was 1973. New York City. Gene Simmons walks into KISS headquarters. And he says, guys, I've got an idea for a song. And Paul and Ace and the other guy say, okay, what's the song? And Gene says, it's called Kristin 16. And they say, okay, what's it about? Oh, it's simple. It's about a guy, our age, late 20s, early 30s, and he's driving by middle school, and he sees a 16-year-old girl, and he really wants to fuck her. And they all said, let's run it down. And no one said, what a great idea, Gene. Sit tight. I'm going to go call the police. We kiss all night. I squeeze her tight. 'Cause we're kissing cousins, and that's what makes it all right, all right, all right. Take it from us, you shouldn't fuck kids. John Dynasty and Dave Lang. Let's get the show going. Carmine St. Pierre, Remington, Steele. Remington, come on over, sit down. Oh, my dogs are barking.
Oh, my goodness. What a great night for a war to start.
It really is. I remember the first Gulf War back in 90, and I ended it in the back of a VW bus with the Landers sisters, so it wasn't a terrible thing.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Wow.
But I think if 9/11 has taught us anything, it's that military adventurism in the Middle East is fast and easy with no repercussions.
Easy breezy.
Yeah, in and out like a fiddler's elbow. And I love the fact that the president seems to have had a major stroke.
Well, I think it's going to go really well because they did all of that in the Mar-a-Lago ballroom.
That's true.
Like. Yeah.
That's probably the fourth hideous thing that happened in that ballroom.
Besides the kids. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I want him to have a stroke on the other side, and then he just ends up like Christopher Pike in the original Star Trek. You know, it's like, should we kill more Americans? He's gonna get that Glendale. He's gonna get that ballroom going.
I can't wait.
He's like a Glendale realtor. He's just flipping the White House. He's in. He's really a reverse Scooby-Doo. He's this horrible monster, and then you peel off his face, and it's just the real estate guy. What have you been up to, Remington? I heard you were in prison, but you didn't have a sentence. It was just a Zillow mishap. What happened?
Yeah, it was. I was acquitted. Let's just say that.
That's good. You know what?
It worked out well.
I've often said, who's really the victim? We're all guilty, right? That's the way I see it.
I just got back from a 2-week kind of Valentine's Day vacation.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's a good.
Not
that's
with
a
my
good...
wife, with my mistress from Puerto Rico.
Oh, there you go.
I don't call her Bad Bunny. I call her Hot Honey. And then I got home, and our house was full of mold.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I call my mother-in-law.
Bad Bunny is what Hef would call any woman that gave him chlamydia.
Oh, wow. My credit card got stolen.
Oh, that's in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, but then I didn't tell anybody about it because you know what? The thief is spending less than my wife.
Come on. How much did you pay to get in here? Not enough. Not enough.
But I felt so guilty about that affair. I bought my wife a car. She said, honey, there's water in the gas tank. I said, well, where's the car? She said, in the ocean.
You know, the old ticket, the guy's wife comes home.
Oh, yeah?
And she's in a fur coat.
Oh.
And he goes, honey, where'd you get the fur coat? She goes, oh, I won in the lottery. Goes, huh. Next night, she has a diamond necklace. She goes, honey, where'd you get the necklace? She goes, I won in the lottery. Next night, she drives home in a Cadillac. And he goes, honey, where'd you get the Cadillac? She goes, I won in the lottery. Would you run me a bath? He says, sure. Goes up, runs a bath. She comes out, honey, there's only 1/8 of an inch of water in the tub. Goes, yeah, I didn't want you to get your ticket wet.
Oh.
The ticket is a reference to her vagina.
Yeah.
That's
It's a ticket to ride.
Yes, thank you. That was an old Red Fox joke.
Good for you.
But you couldn't have Red Fox anymore. You couldn't do Red Fox today. He would have been shot at birth.
Speaking of birth, you know, I have a son, and I'm not really sure that he looks. I don't know. I don't think he's my kid.
Oh,
now
really?
he looks just like me, but he doesn't have any STDs.
They have to learn.
They have to learn.
They have to learn.
Oh, that's fun.
I remember I was at. Now I've done a lot of movies. I'm mostly famous for Planet of the Apes, but I've done a lot. That year I made a little film called Clam Bake. Thank you very much. And when Hollywood makes a better
Elvis Presley movie.
Yes, another Elvis Presley movie. And I'll tell you something else. When Hollywood makes a better movie about a clam bake, I'll be in it. But it was the night. It was the night before. It was the night before my wardrobe fitting for Apes, and I went to I didn't know what was gonna, but it was called a psychedelic bris at Dennis Hopper's, and I wasn't gonna miss it. And Charles Napier gave me a brownie, and I ate it, and I woke up 4 months later on Robbie Krieger's roof, convinced I was a family of crows. Long story longer. I had a case of the crabs that, well, let's just put it this way. I had an entourage up to the bicentennial.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foaming.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
The whole thing.
Yeah, but that was the 60s. You know,
It was the 60s.
We were just filthy. But I'm glad. I'm glad that the things that happened in the 60s didn't happen now because all the news now you've got to get both sides. You know, I'm glad I didn't have to turn on Fox and hear about how do we know Sharon Tate didn't jump on the knife. And those poor people were just wandering through her house.
Yeah.
There aren't two. They're too soon. There aren't two sides to every story.
There's not.
Yes, and now with the pro roller coaster disaster viewpoint, here's a jackass from Shark Tank. So, how old is your son without STDs?
He's 2.
It'll happen.
Okay.
It'll happen.
Great. Good.
It'll happen. Should we? You want to do a little?
Yep. Oh,
do you get
ladies
this
and
thing?
gentlemen.
Did they give him to you?
Yes, they did.
This is the flyingest, biased, the seatest of our pantsest show we've ever done.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? We tonight have a seer, a soothsayer, and a psychic. He's all the way from the motion picture home in Woodland Hills. He's with us tonight. He's going to do a few wondrous things with his mind. I have some envelopes in my arm.
These are sealed envelopes.
Some sealed envelopes, hermetically sealed. They've been in a mayonnaise jar in the frozen locker at House of Pies. We have no idea what is in them.
I love seeing a man on a railroad car building the tracks as the car proceeds. And I don't mean that.
That was worth $1 of the 30.
And but here's the thing, Remington.
Yes.
That comes from 2 people. It comes from here.
Yeah.
And it comes from the only boss I have, the cat upstairs. And this cat, and that's for you.
Thank you. Is it okay if I tell you now that I'm not really married and that I'm gay?
You must.
I made it all up. Anyway.
You don't
let's
look like a
continue.
hockey player.
Well, you haven't seen this butt.
Okay.
All right.
Talk about stick
Did you
handling.
see that? Did you see the...
Talk about stick handling. I've seen. I'm going to tell you something. I've had a lot. I wear a lot of hats.
Yeah.
And for years, I was Liberace and Scott Thorson's sequin consultant.
Wow.
I've seen gay porn with less fucking than that show. I've seen gay porn where guys are like, it's just a blizzard of dicks, and the guy's like, can we just talk for a minute, please?
There were more BJs in the first 15 minutes than I saw all last night in the restroom at the Abbey.
And and all BJs and no bears.
Yeah. Not a bear. Not one bear.
You're welcome.
Anyway, we have some envelopes.
Wait,
we
I
have
have
some
another
envelopes.
joke. Here's another joke.
Okay, great.
People would know to look at us, but we're both in our late 80s. Mm-hmm. We're doing well. Because people age differently now. You always read those things. Oh, Wilford Brimley was 26 when he made Cocoon.
Right.
Yeah.
All the Golden Girls were in their teens.
Yeah, they're in their teens. And then, but you look at people like Shatner.
Yeah.
Bill Shatner, 95 years old. He's writing a book. He looks like $1 million.
That's one great week.
He just keeps going. Yeah, but he's alive. And then you get Clint Eastwood, same age, looks like a stack of saltines.
Yeah. Not so great.
Yeah.
Not so great.
He really does look like Mr. Salty.
But he had to do a lot more action, though, right?
Yeah. But he does look like the missing link between man and jerky.
Very true. Very true.
Like if you cut him open with a chainsaw, there'd just be a dust storm. But there's only one way to find out.
Saw him open.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Anyway, we have some envelopes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Would you like one at a
Give me
time?
one at a
We'll
time.
give one at a time. One at a time.
All right, now I'll tell you the answer to the question. The Church of Satan
The Church of Satan
and cocaine.
and cocaine. The Church of Satan and cocaine is the answer. What is the question?
Can't do it.
What is the question?
What makes Sammy run?
Now we know.
And if you don't get it, I'm not going to help you. Why is this show popular? Because we make references that went out of style before many of you were born. That's right. And if you don't want to get down and dirty about Al Jardine, you're in the wrong theater. If you want to hear what went on underneath Howie Loki's ukulele, yes. Funny fact about Jeffrey Epstein, Jewish.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
go fig. Oh, they're gonna hate this one.
More than the last one?
I think yes.
Okay.
Ice Ice Baby.
Ice Ice Baby is the answer. What is the question? Ice Ice Baby.
That one worked well. Oh, there's no card. What do you see rolling around in a cloud of tear gas?
Ooh.
Who on earth do you think wrote that one, Carmine?
I was either Mother, Jugs, or Speed.
Yeah, they really didn't like it.
A third envelope, if you please.
Waymo.
Waymo, the answer is Waymo. What could be the question? Waymo.
How much have pedestrian deaths gone up with the onset of driverless cars?
Waymo. Waymo.
I like that I don't feel comfortable in them and someone isn't getting a job. You know, it's a twofer.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
And then did you see someone was in the back of one of them and crawled out?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was in the news.
I heard about one that just got stuck in a rotary and went around.
Went through a police chase.
Yeah, that's my nightmare.
That's why I set two of them on fire a while back.
Victimless crime.
Yeah.
Did you see the little, I saw, what do you call the little go-go bots?
Oh, those little robot-y things?
Yeah. Coco? I saw, no, Coco is always the one kid in fame that had a dream.
Poor
We're not
Coco.
going to, yeah, poor Coco.
She got tricked at the end.
Yeah. She knew what she was getting into.
Well, she was back for it to get to sing The Body Electric.
always
so
do. They
it wasn't all
always
bad
know.
news. All right, let's continue.
So I was downtown, and I saw a Coco get in a fight with a meth addict. And I thought, this is the future now. It's just robots and meth addicts fighting for dominance. And I found myself rooting for Coco because he has such lovable eyes. And we could use those things to deliver medication and financial services to people that need them, but no, just chips. Chips and guac. No, rarely do people in downtown witness a fight and are like, go, meth addict, go! It's just not.
But that time,
Yep. No, Coco had him. And then I saw one in the rainstorm, and it looked, did you see that one? There was one, it went off the curb, and it was too much, and it looked just like R2 when they landed on Dagobah. I like that we live in a place there when it rains, it's the headline of the news. Where other people it's just rain, and here it's like, you're not imagining things. Water is coming out of the sky itself. I'm Renee Chacon in Sherman Oaks talking to some victims of the rain. If you can widen out, I'm standing in front of what some scientists are calling a puddle. I like that. SpaceX.
SpaceX.
What do I call the wife that left me for an astronaut?
Makes sense.
We only have 13 more.
13 more. 13 more to go. As number 1 of 13.
You can still make, after all these years, you still make me laugh.
Thank you. With you or at me?
Do we? No, with, always.
Okay.
We met at summer camp, and this one taught me how to make pruno, 11 years old.
Remember when we made taffy and you always put a little cocoa in it so if your hands are dirty, it doesn't show.
And then Coco Taffy was a woman that we met later who, after a lovely night, stole our wallets. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Good luck, have fun, don't die. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
What are 3 things I don't wish on Stephen Miller? See,
Seems like a nice guy, doesn't he? That's
yeah,
Stephen Miller.
Furious.
Santa Monica.
Kid,
High
Pride
school.
of Santa Monica.
Oh, boy.
Furious Squidward. We saved the best for last, and it wasn't even intentional.
Ooh.
Kash Patel.
Kash Patel. Kash Patel.
Who always looks like he's standing up to his chin in a pool. Kash Patel, don't let your ass Patel write a check Patel that your ass Patel can't. Did I do that right?
Wow.
I don't know. I was parking.
This one. Well, that's that. Shall we get the show?
Let's get the show
Let's
started.
get the show going on.
Wow. This is wonderful. What a wonderful night so far.
This is really great. Our next guest, you know, he's an old pal, a great friend of the show, a very funny stand-up comedian, a brilliant actor. Please welcome from The Peacemaker, Steve Agee, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Hello. I'm sorry, was I interrupted?
Doctor?
You're what we would call a mountain of a man.
Tall guy.
How tall are you? That's the kind of incisive questions you're going to get from me.
6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
6 foot
6'7". 6'7".
All right, 6'6.5". Let's go with that.
Now, Steve,
Yes, Doc.
like Fallon, I want to keep it light.
We playing a game?
Just want to keep it light.
Okay.
Yes or no? Why are there Muslims? I'm kidding, we know.
Oh, thank God.
Who else would have been the villains in the Lethal Weapon franchise? I did not know this about you. Someone was telling me, and then they wrote it on a card. You went to a military academy?
Valley Forge Military Academy in Wayne, Pennsylvania, where they filmed the movie Taps,
Right.
Wow.
and the basis for Pensy Prep in The Catcher in the Rye, because J.D. Salinger was an alumnus.
Oh, I could tell you stories about that one.
Please.
Web toes.
No.
Yep.
J.D. Salinger has
Yeah.
web toe.
My favorite description in Catcher in the Rye, I remember to this day, Stradlatter's teeth were described as mossy. And I just thought, wow, that was good for you.
Talented writer.
Yep. I have certain things that I have a visual memory and then I just can, that I lock onto them. And I probably read that when I was 14 years old. It never left me. If I see a woman that reminds me of a woman I dated, I know exactly what she looks like, furiously moving out of a condo in Brentwood.
I thought you were going to say, I know exactly what she looks like, furiously naked.
Is there any other kind?
Not that I know of.
Not that I know. So how old were you went to a military academy? And I'm just assuming your life at that place was an avalanche of pussy, but disabuse me if I'm wrong.
Junior and senior year, all boys school. So yeah, avalanche of pussy.
Right. Vaginalanche. No, I wanted this to be, I'm going to say, people, I'm going to strap in, folks. I'm going to drop a truth bomb on the crowd.
Oh, finally.
Ready? I didn't want there to be a Sharknado 2. I wanted them to use the concept for different sort of biological and animal threats.
Okay.
And I thought the sequel should have been Tarantulanche.
Whoa, Black Betty.
Lee Harvey Jokewald over here, picking him off as I drive by.
I've been watching backstage. From the waist down, he has not moved in half an hour. And it's backstage driving all of us insane. It's like a ventriloquist dummy.
Did you see the killer? Yeah, that's Carmine, but it's instead of bullets, it's hilariousness. But I really want to know how did your parents go, you'd be good for military academy? That can't be good.
No, I got kicked out of school for drinking, and my parents didn't know what else to do, so they sent me cross country to Wayne, Pennsylvania.
Now, did you hate your parents then? I don't want to get deep. We all do. I mean,
I probably hated them before. That's why I was drinking so much.
Right. I gotcha.
But yeah, that did not help.
One of our siblings is adopted, and our parents wouldn't tell us which one. I'm Solomon. It was Patrick, Michael, Seamus, or Chan. They won't tell us which one.
No idea.
No, it's a mystery. Every day is like, okay.
Do any of them look different?
Not in a way I would say that it's being recorded.
Okay.
Right. That's the problem with comedy. Everybody's woke. I'm very excited about the new Warner Brothers regime, and I think that Rob Schneider is going to make a great Batman. How did Bruce Wayne get all of his money in this universe? Adam Sandler plays a richer guy, and Bruce Wayne is just a part of all of his businesses. Too soon. At a certain point, you just want to take off the sweatpants, put on some proper trousers. All right. This is my theory about military academy, and you tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Because you had to march, you had to do your thing.
Yeah, all of it.
You're familiar with Beetle Bailey?
Yeah.
Okay. Beetle Bailey's been in the newspapers for 75 years.
Still?
Yep.
Did not know that.
They've never left the camp. My theory is
He's seen no shit, no action.
my thing is he died on Omaha Beach, and this whole run is the fantasy between his last heartbeat and death, like occurrence at Oxbow Bridge.
That is so fucking heavy.
Yeah. Because Naomi Watts and that other chick are going to play him in the movie, and then at the end.
Okay. Wow. That's amazing.
How did you get. Now, did kids stop you for King Shark? Is that the thing that you get most?
No, because I don't look like King Shark.
No, but
Do.
that's not what I meant.
Fucking.
But you're the voice? What is
I
it?
did the motion capture for King
Right,
Shark.
right.
Stallone
you
did
have-
the voice.
Right, but you have to get in the.
He needed the money more than me.
You know what's a. I'm going to tell you a story. It's going to blow your ass through your face.
Again? Okay. Let's hear it.
We don't talk about that.
Okay.
What happens in Nichols Canyon stays in Nichols Canyon. Because Corky was at the Party and Life Goes On was still on the air.
Woke indeed.
Oh my God, I'm so fucked up. Corky, no. All right. A lot of people think Sylvester Stallone had Bell's palsy because half of his face kind of droops. That
Okay.
was Bell's palsy. Not true. It's from his nerves were damaged when they pulled him out of his mother's body with calipers, which is what they used to do. They had to get in there and pull him out like a hot pizza.
Is this an actual true story?
Yep, true story.
Okay.
You mean
Can't we-
by the
oh.
cheek up here somewhere?
Yeah, it damaged the side of his face as a baby, and that's why he looks like he did.
Good for him.
I
You know,
just thought it'd
doctor,
be, thank you. Someone save me.
I had Taco Bell's palsy. That's where half of my face had diarrhea.
Oh.
You know, but I
Comedy is back, baby.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I love it when heckles come in the form of a YA novel. My father was a pilot, and I can't love anyone that stays in town more than 4 days in a row. My question about, let me pull the car out of the lake. My question about King Shark was, do you have to get into character for that, to go do that?
No. I didn't have to show up early. I could show up 2 minutes before we started shooting. I had nothing to
And they put you
on
in the
jumpsuit,
ping pong suit?
yeah.
And so doesn't, okay, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, well, I
Have
was
you
just
had
gonna
to
say,
wear the motion capture suits?
no, it's funny. All the Apes in the new Apes movies are computers.
That's right.
And I met Matt Reeves, who directed 2 of them.
How'd that go?
I asked him, I said, Matt, do you have an iPhone or an Android? And he said, I have an iPhone. And I said, so you could have called me, you just didn't.
Oh.
And,
His
and
loss.
he said, by the way, this is true. And I was moderating a panel of people for the Planet of the Apes 50th anniversary screening at UCLA, and I crashed it. It was
Is
arranged.
this true?
This is true. And I asked, and Matt Reeves didn't know I was coming, and I came out and I did that joke, and he looked at me and he went, "Who are you?"
No, he did not.
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah.
And then another just dumb story, but
Is he a young guy?
He's younger than me, but who isn't?
That makes
But old guy, Dan Strepek was there at the time. He has since passed. But he was in his early 90s at the time. And he was there. And I told this story. He was sitting right next to me. And I went, Linda Harrison, who played Nova in the film, at the time was dating the head of the studio, Dick Zanuck. And she got the role in the movie. What are the odds? and Dan Strepek, who was 93 years old, went, which is like, I thought only comedians did that when they have no more laughter in their soul, but they want to express something as funny, so they go, ah!
True story. Dan Strepek's brother was my mom's OBGYN.
That's right.
That is 100% true.
And he told me that story about Sylvester Stallone.
There you go. Full circle.
Because he knows all about things that you normally use to turn over chicken fingers in the oven, or the star of Rocky IV. So, did kids stop you on the street because of the Peacemaker all the time?
Oh, that one sometimes. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and is it weird or?
It is weird. It's weird.
Are they because kids are sort of unfiltered, so they go right at you and.
Not so much kids because it's a pretty R-rated show, so it's more people, big
Right.
heavy nerds
Sure.
that look like me. Yeah.
I'm familiar with the demographic, Steve.
Yeah, you get it. You get it.
A lot of people that don't move their arms when they walk. Hey, excuse me, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, I saw you on a show.
So familiar.
Yep. A lot of tables for one. Or you always overhear them on a conversation. Well, first of all, I can't believe you're so stupid. Here's something I noticed today. This comedy biscuits fresh out of the oven.
Okay.
I was at Ralph's. I don't want to brag. The Ralph's in Studio City, which is across the street from Erewhon, which your brother Rusty calls the $9 banana store. Have you noticed that the more pointless a conversation someone has on their headpiece in public, the louder it is? Like, if it's something interesting, it'll be like, I think I know where Grandpa hid the gold. Like that, you gotta strain. But if it's like, you're never gonna believe what I did today. No, bought a belt. No. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Brown. Like the shoes. Yes, like the shoes.
The shoes.
This might be a time when you might want to think about sawing your own head off.
Yeah.
Do you think those girls will ever get justice? From the files.
I fucking
Sorry,
hope
that was
so.
for Jonah.
Good, because he has opinions.
I once saw you in a movie hitting Viola Davis in the head with a fire extinguisher.
It was a golf club, but yeah.
I've put out fires with golf clubs.
True?
Sure. You're at Brentwood Country.
Everything out of your mouth ends with me going, true? True story? Is that true?
16th hole, Brentwood Country Club. You're way off the beaten path. Couple of hobos, build a camp, got a little fire going. I put it out, played through.
Good on you.
Yeah. But that's where they should be. They're out on the golf course.
Yes.
I was at the doctor, and I was 9th floor of a medical tower in UCLA.
Yeah.
And I say, I got to use the restroom. And they go, you're going to need the code to get into the restroom.
Yeah.
Really? Who are we afraid is, what happens if someone unauthorized
It's
takes
not a
a pee at
Starbucks
UCLA?
in North Hollywood, yeah.
Are there like bands of hobos here on the 9th floor of the medical tower?
Bands.
Lighting trash can fires and making stew?
Stew?
What would they do if they saw a turd in the hallway? They go, see, if that guy had the code, that would have ended up in our toilet. You know. Can we let people use the goddamn bathroom, please?
Makes you think.
How did you have to rehearse that? That must be a horrible. Like, are you afraid you're going to hurt her? She's big doings, Viola Davis. She's no dummy.
No, she's not. But we choreographed it.
Uh-huh.
They shoot at angles so it looks like you're really doing it.
Oh, really? And you're like a foot away.
I didn't actually hit Viola Davis.
No, but I would be nervous just. And I've done some. I had to make love.
She's scary.
I had to make love to Doris Day on a film, and it is hard to get romantic with someone who is thinking about Rosemary at every given moment.
Rosemary.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
X gets the square.
Yeah. Talk about Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger cares a lot. Both great, both lovely women. But yeah, no, I would think it would be intimidating to be aggressive.
She's
and violent.
terrifying. She's a very serious, professional actress.
Yeah,
very nice, but really intimidating.
Yeah, there are people that are like, "Oh, you're really an actor. I shouldn't be here." Yeah. No, I've had that feeling.
Yep.
I'm just a clown.
Who's the worst actor you've ever worked with?
David Hedison, as I live and breathe.
Who?
David Hedison. He is.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, you are. He was in a little show called Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. You're welcome, Steve. He was Felix Leiter in Live and Let Die and License to Kill.
Okay,
and if you watch him in Live and Let Die, he's every scene. It's like, James, where's the computer? Just stop yelling. He just ran across 6 alligators. Why are you upset? You're in the back of a Mercury Cougar.
So bad actor, but as a person.
Hell on earth.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'll tell you why. I try not to judge people, and I don't want to be an asshole. But I have a lot of money. I did very well.
I would imagine.
I lived in Bel Air a couple wives ago. And I had a collie named Ginger. God, I love that dog. You have dogs that, good. And then you have a dog that really rings your bell.
Yeah.
Ginger was that dog. Well, who mows onto my street but David Hedison? And 12 years later, Ginger was dead.
That's a lot.
What am I supposed to do?
Got away with it scot-free.
Mm-hmm. Was Viola your scariest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one of the nicest. Just very
But
intimidating.
a real actress.
Yeah.
Like a Kathy Bates. Like, no, she'll really hobble you.
Yeah. If I would have missed with the golf club, snap my neck.
Yeah. No, I almost killed John Bernthal once.
What project was this?
It was a show called Mob City, and I played a 1940s LAP detective with a secret. And
I'm not going to see it. What was the secret?
I had 2 families. I pulled a Johnny Cochran. But they say, does anybody know how to drive stick? And I go, yeah, I know how to drive stick. I was acting with a friend of mine, and we're in the car. And I go, you know how to drive stick? And he looks at me and he smiles. He goes, yes, I do. And it's like, oh, I made a mistake. Because, I'm driving stick in like a 4-ton 1946 police car. And I have to drive down a hill at Baldwin Hills at 2 a.m. and then come to a stop in front of John Bernthal. And the only thing in front of me, and the only thing in between John and I is John's guardian angel, who, if she's anything like Jeffrey Epstein's, is not going to be a big help.
This is real.
Yes.
This The Frank Darabont show.
Yes.
Okay, I know. I actually know what you're talking about.
And
That's insane. A reference, I know.
I was cut out, and then they recast my role with some idiot.
Yeah.
But no, for seven runs that night, John Bernthal was a lot closer to death than he ever realized. And then, John, I love John. I'll just quick story, and then we'll let you go. But you can't leave unless you want to leave.
I don't want to. I
Yeah,
do
you
not want
stay
to
right
leave.
here.
We just shift.
Yeah.
Scoot down.
Yes, that's how we do it.
All right.
Calvin Trillin is going to come out in a moment. Peaches and Herb are here. This is also true. So I'm walking down Beverly Boulevard. John Bernthal is lovely, out of his mind.
Sure.
This is like a year after the show wrapped. I'm walking down Beverly Boulevard, and I hear, and then I hear, "You want to shave my pussy?"
Come on.
And I turn around, and there's just a very large man in a hoodie, like a black hoodie, over his face. And it's 4 p.m. My thought is, oh, this is where I die. And then he pulled it back as John Bernthal, and he giggled like a schoolgirl. And I just went, stain.
Good dude, though.
Wow.
No, he's a good dude.
Okay. Glad to hear that.
Yeah. What do you got coming up next? You've got a lot of stuff going on. And there you got Battle of the Network Stars. You're doing the New Rockford Files reboot.
Circus of the Stars.
Circus of the Stars.
Yeah.
I believe that Battle of the Network Stars should be fought with crossbows.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot more needs to be at stake.
Raise the stakes.
Yeah.
What do you got coming up? Is there anything you can say about it? I know you're big in the James.
Peacemakers season 1 and 2 are streaming on HBO.
Right. You're in the James Gunniverse.
Yeah, we'll see what happens
What
with
I
this
like about-
Paramount bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what I like about James Gunn. His name is the shortest murder podcast transcription.
James Gunn.
We'll see you next week. I'm Karen Kilgariff.
Need I say more?
Yeah. Good dude, though, I hear.
Great dude.
Yeah, good for you. All right. Well, we're going to keep you here.
All
we're going to
right.
move down, and we're going to bring out our next guest.
Love
Are you
it.
ready? Are you people ready?
Dr. Z, I would like to thank some of our sponsors this evening. We're brought to you by Crest Wet Strips. Say goodbye to dry teeth with Crest Wet Strips. Derringer Condoms, protection for the smaller gentlemen. Derringer Condoms. And 3 Guys Burgers. Fuck those other 2 guys. They know what they did. Back to you, Dr. Z.
Derringer Condon. How many nights have I sat in the car with Billy Barty as he goes, please go buy them for me? I have to go in, and you pad your order like some Listerine, and like Women's Wear Daily, a pack of Derringers, and you know our next guest. He was the co-host of Meltdown. He had his own travel show. He was Jonah Heston on Mystery Science Theater 3000, and most known as the face of Bing.com. Please welcome America's next door neighbor, Jonah Ray, ladies and gentlemen. Look at you, you old son of a gun. Thank you for coming by.
Thanks for having me, Dr. Z. I'm a big fan.
How? Well, you're sweet. Both of you two are giants.
We're large men.
Big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just needed Brian Posehn as your third
I
year.
know.
Yeah.
I look like you guys at a 30-yard distance. How long have you had the Flavor Saver?
A few weeks. I still am not sold on it. I'm not sure if I really want to keep the mustache, but
I can only grow a beard, but I gotta say I like it, and I'm not a giant mustache fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like
kind of
you
works.
like smaller mustaches? Is that what you mean?
Yes, I like the
Yeah.
Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you like them like thin. I was like, when I said smaller mustache, I was hoping you weren't meaning narrow.
No, I think that's good. I don't mind the hockey stash when it goes all the way down.
All the way down?
Yeah, I shouldn't. I shouldn't like it, but I do.
Why shouldn't you?
Because it's just a hockey stash, not famous for like, it doesn't imply intellectual rigor. That's why, like, when all of these U.S. Olympic hockey jerks went to the White House and stuff. Well, the ones that went to the White House were like hooking it up with Kash Patel.
Yeah, but there's also a women's hockey team.
Well, no, that's what I mean. And those guys sold them out.
Yes, that's right.
And so I'm talking about the dudes, and not the dudes that were like, no, we actually are human beings. We're going to stick with these. Just like the Kash Patel White House, those clowns. And somebody was complaining about him, and I was like, "Yes, hockey player lacks emotional nuance." There's your headline.
Kash Patel, when he went in to party with them and he was chugging a beer like it was the first time he did it.
Yeah.
That was wild. That really looked like it was like they were pranking a nerd. Like they're like, it'd be funny. We'll bring the nerd in and we'll say you could party with us tonight. And he goes in. He's like, I'm finally accepted. Woo!
I know. Yeah, and it's like you're drinking your father's piss. Yeah. I know, and I know. I can't help but thinking, what would Fox Mulder, Dale Cooper, and Gillian Anderson be doing? Like, would they have just quit? I can't be a part of this FBI.
Yeah, I mean, they don't seem like they're a lot of fun.
No, but I do know that there are. This is true. I do know that there are people in the FBI who refer to him as the Make-A-Wish director. Oh. That's true. That's true. They're like, they don't all love him. I know he seems like a lovable guy. He looks like a photo negative of Charlie Brown.
I don't like the fact that I don't like that we have to give respect to any of these things. It's like, I don't like. It's like I had a guy we used to work at the ArcLight Hollywood. Remember, ArcLight Hollywood.
That was a movie theater?
It was a movie theater right behind.
I'm gonna try to get it. No, I remember. Okay.
Yeah, it was right behind the Cinerama Dome, which you told a story about earlier. I believe.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Earlier in my career.
Yes, yeah. So it's like I was working there, and there was a guy that I was working with, and he sucked. I didn't like him. Nobody liked him. And then he became my manager.
Oh, God.
And then everyone's like, well, you got to give some... I was like, no, I don't. He's an idiot, and that's how I feel about the president.
Sure.
It's like I don't feel that I need to give any kind of respect to anybody that I knew beforehand was an asshole.
And it is one of the things... We don't want to go down the... Sure. Go ahead. Yeah. He's right. And we don't want to go, because we all agree, and we don't want to go down there, but it is a thing of, like, one, it's not like Reagan was an asshole and you don't like Bush. It's like, no, this is so off the charts, insane, and every day we're just, like, jacked with cortisol from the tsunami of outrage, and it does at one point, like 4 years ago, they said UFOs are real. People are like, I have my own problems, please, I can't.
Have you ever been less excited to hear that UFOs are real?
Yeah, it was just like, Elvis strangled your brother. We found the foot. Good. I don't know.
I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, Strokey McMurder is on the rampage.
That could be anybody you're talking about.
That is true. But no, it's just, I talked about it earlier. It's just so hard to keep any foot in reality, and that's why I personally am working really hard to be serious at all times.
Yeah, you haven't retreated to some simpler time in your own life.
Not me. You won't see me reverting into a world of fantasy that I latched onto at 11. To escape the harsh reality of two alcohol-soaked children that were saddled with 6 kids they did not love nor care for.
They didn't know how, Dr. Z.
They didn't know how or care to learn.
Can I tell you?
They had stuff to drink.
Can I tell you, I am a big fan of yours. I do love your work.
That's one of us.
I love Planet of the Apes, but I feel bad because my favorite Planet of the Apes movie is Escape from Planet of the Apes, which you are. I'm so sorry. You're not in that one. He's not in that one.
But there's a great story about that film. How many people here have seen that film and know what he's talking about?
The fact that not everyone in this room for this show didn't clap.
I know. Everybody else is going to be like, when's he going to get to Charlie Varick? Wait.
The amount of names I don't know that have been said on this show tonight.
You should bang him.
You know, my good pal Kumail Nanjiani, he gave me a joke once when the Bing commercials were on. He said, like, the Bing commercials, if you don't know what Bing is, Google it.
Ah.
Yeah.
You guys are very close.
We're very close, yeah.
But you seem to be happy with your body.
No, I'm not at all.
And one of you just had the idea that it's one of those $1 million ideas. You're like, God damn it, why didn't I think of that? What will help make people laugh when they feel physically threatened? When they feel that they could be killed at any moment by a tirade of muscles.
I'm just glad that he didn't get into, like, super good shape when we were on a show together, because that just, he would have looked more like he belonged on TV, and I would have looked worse and worse.
Sure. But no, it's, he doesn't, it's not, he dresses well with it. He doesn't, feature it.
Yeah.
So really, it's just something he does.
This is a weird conversation.
Yeah.
We're talking about our friends' bodies.
Right. And it's actually, if you watched Heated Rivalry, this is like, what's the opposite of a boner? That's what this has.
A loner.
A loner, thank you. I like how you immediately knew the answer to that.
Well, yeah, it's like a little jump rope. Anyway.
No, you look like his reflection in a puddle. What? You're longer and not as defined.
Sure. My body looks like it's always kind of moving, right?
You're in A shape. That's enough.
I don't want to talk about
I'm at the point where I'm in the shower. I'm like, lather, rinse, repeat. Like I can't do anything. No, but it's I forget what we were talking about. Probably because I wasn't invested in it.
Yeah.
You were talking about Kumail's body.
No. I was going to say, though, with the Bing stuff, I was on a podcast and we interviewed, what's the guy that had sex with all those Russian prostitutes?
Donald Trump.
No.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.?
No, Steve Jobs. No, that's Steve Jobs, the other one.
Bill Gates?
Bill Gates. We were interviewing Bill Gates.
You were on with Bill, really?
We interviewed Bill Gates. We flew up to Seattle to interview Bill Gates. And at the end of the interview, I was like, oh, by the way, I'm like the spokesperson for Bing, which is a Microsoft, company. And he was like, oh, yeah. Well, you didn't help things.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, it's not on me.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, really? Have you ever gotten chlamydia from a vampire? No.
But after that, we made up and we went partied so hard. That guy's crazy.
It is true that the least cool people in our public discourse are the wealthiest.
Yeah.
Like all of those guys, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, they've all seen the inside of a locker. Scott Bessent, it would really be, look at him, I was like, he is somebody, if you murdered him, a judge would go, yeah, I get it.
It is wild, though. It's like you think about how bro-y some of the stuff is with, Pete Hegseth, the Department of War. All this stuff is all kind of like, alpha male kind of bullshit. And it's like it does feel like America's really like leaning into this like 80s fraternity, frat party.
Yeah,
movie.
we're the way the country is now. You're in one of two movies in the 80s. You're either in Back to School, where the creeps and the jocks have taken over, and you're stuck, with Rodney Dangerfield running the show now.
Yeah.
Or you're in Fright Night and your mom's dating Dracula and you're the only person that knows it and everyone thinks you're crazy.
That's right, yeah. But here's the worst part about the back to school thing. It's like the jocks are running it.
That wasn't the worst part?
No, but the nerds are helping. That's the thing.
The nerds are helping. George Meyer, who's a really funny writer, used to do an observation about Revenge of the Nerds that it was so true. But the jocks didn't hate nerds. They weren't aware that nerds were a thing. You know, and in that movie, they're like, nerds! And jocks were too busy getting laid. They didn't know that nerds were a thing. Yeah. No, it seems hopeless, but I think that's just because of the reality.
Well, I was considered like...
It would be good if we won one thing once.
Well...
You know, it was our victory.
But Bad Bunny...
Yeah. This was our big victory.
The show?
No. This is more of a biblical level, but just in terms of like, if you're on the left, this is how you know things are going great. When your big victory is everybody kind of agrees that your guy did get murdered. You know? It's like, no, he was a terrorist. He was attacking them with sarcasm and withering looks. And people are like, no, he got murdered. You murdered him. And it was like, yeah, we won. They agreed. He was needlessly killed. We won.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Political.
I always have like, when the night gets dry and you need to get the big laughs, I go to the Pretty Bank. And then I just start, it's like coal in the furnace of a runaway train. You are from Hawaii, but you haven't made it your entire personality. What's with that?
And I easily could, because when you look at me, you just go, why isn't he talking about being from Hawaii?
I know. Do you sing Over the Rainbow with the ukulele when you're alone at home just to get it? Is it a thing like you have to do once a day? Or
Yes, that's how I pray to the West. And I sing Israel Kamakavika Ole's rendition.
Yeah, I know his name.
Yeah. So
But you kind of whipped out the accent there, too. Really. Do that again.
The accent like Israel Kamakavika Ole?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's like I have a hard time talking about being from Hawaii. I don't make it because like when I first started doing stand-up, I did try and talk about being from Hawaii, but then every time I did, I would talk about how my dad talked or my cousins or uncles and aunties, and people just looked at me like I was being racist. And I would just, and I have.
It is okay to cite differences in culture. That's all right.
But it's odd because it's my family. So it's like if I didn't
Right.
impress my dad, people would be like, "It's like you're making him sound like it's not a thing." So I just I didn't really feel the need to bring it up.
No. Are the drugs in Hawaii better? And did you have
we
like
have flavored crack.
really?
Yeah.
I wasn't even talking about crack. I was even thinking about that.
Yeah, we call it ice or batu is another one. Yeah.
And is that also crack or?
Yeah, it's speed.
What is the difference? What is have you done it? Yes, clearly that was the pause.
I was a straight-edged kid, and then when I moved to Los Angeles, I was like, I tried drinking for the first time, and I said, well, if this is good,
Sure.
imagine what all these other things I thought were bad are going to be like.
Right, exactly.
And I did hit, one time, someone handed me what I thought was cocaine. I was like, wow. I remember in my head going like, wow, Jonah, you're about to do cocaine. You really are an idiot. And then I did a little bump of cocaine, and it turned out that it was speed. And I didn't sleep for a couple of days. I cleaned my entire apartment, and then I waited for the sun to rise before I knocked on the door of my neighbor's place asking if I could clean their apartment.
See, I don't need cocaine. I just need a deadline.
Yeah.
What? And then I'll say, I I haven't bought all of the laser discs back that I owned. I'd better spend 11 hours on eBay right now.
Yes, yeah.
Otherwise, the guy that gave me that giant check will want me to send him something through email with an attachment.
But you probably got in some heavy drugs back in the.
Well, everything up until like the mid '80s, and that's when we all kind of like we had a come to Jesus moment. But yeah, no, there back in this.
What's your craziest drug story? Like, and who was
Okay, I don't want to like. There was a little show. You might not know about it. It's called The Love Boat.
It's exciting and new.
It was exciting, and I was Steven Stills and I played.
Come on.
We played a vaudeville brothers that had a vaudeville duo. We broke up over a woman, and then 15 years later, we're on the same boat that happens to be the cruise of the talent contest.
Wow. I do remember this episode.
Is the woman on the cruise too?
Yes.
Yeah. You remember this episode.
Tracy Scoggins. Hello. But here's something you never answer in the affirmative. You're in the hotel. It's 3:47, and there's a knock at the door. A.M. Steven Stills in a tracksuit saying, I need your help. We're going on a vision quest. Don't say yes to that. Cut to 11 days later, I wake up in a laundromat in Phoenix, Arizona. I have bar stamps from 3 different states going up my forearm, and I'm in a spangled jockstrap and flippers.
Only?
That's it. The only other thing I'm wearing was the promise of a better tomorrow. I have one call, and it's always the same call in those situations. Fred Gopher Grandy. He shows up with Meadowlark Lemon in a VW bus 7 hours later. I was back on the set. I didn't miss a shot. And Steven and I still do not speak.
How many episodes did you do of Love Boat?
I did about 4 or 5. You go through a lot.
You know, they used to have the podcast about you were rewatching Love Boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
What was Lauren 2's like?
a delight. A delight. Here's one thing. If you had a choice, if God said, okay, you have to experience something horrible. You can be in the first wave of soldiers on Utah Beach or share a half apple with Norm Crosby. A half apple? Yeah. My friend, hit the beach. Whoever told Norm Crosby that he was funny, I want to drown them in the toilet of a cruise ship.
That would be a good Love Boat.
Yes, and the reason I do it there is because it adds insult to injury. It's like, no, the sea is too good for you. The toilet will do fine.
Now, I heard a rumor that you met Andy Warhol.
Oh, I knew Andy. I knew Andy from the factory, and he was just kind of a yawn.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
Did you ever do any shoots or any projects with him?
here's my regret from that period of time, and it's the only regret I have. I said to Edie Sedgwick, "You should try drugs." And Andy and I got in a big argument in 1969 because like everyone else, I was shocked at the Manson killings. But the fact of the matter is, Sharon Tate, not a fan. Sorry. And here's the thing, and quote me tomorrow, being from Texas, not a talent. I'm not saying she deserved what happened to her. Odds are she didn't.
Odds are.
Now, Jonah, you were on Mystery Science Movie Show.
Mr. Science Theater 3000, yeah.
I think I know what it was called. And are there any movies you've seen recently that you think would qualify for a run through the satellite of love?
Oh boy, you know, I try to watch only good movies. But I think it would be really fun to do if we were forced to watch the Melania documentary.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah. That's real torture right there. You know, just because I've seen it so many times and I love it, and it'd just be so hard to make fun of it because of how much it's good and I like it.
Sure.
And
You love a challenge.
I love a challenge. It's like how do you make fun of, you know, like it's like I'd rather do Schindler's List, you know. But like I like McGee or whoever directed it.
McGee. It was Brett Ratner. Yeah.
The McGees of Brett Ratner.
Fellow Brett Ratner.
It was kind of like Ugly Woman. It was a prostitute with a heart of coal. You know, it was just like the worst. It's the worst of humanity on display.
Yes.
Yeah. There's just you know, you talk
Listen,
about.
I know she's an unlikable main character, but it is still a good movie.
Sure.
You know, we don't have to like the main characters.
Have
all
you
the
seen
time.
Send Help?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Who's seen Send
Sam
Help?
Raimi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you have the same problem I did? I didn't like either one of them. Clearly not. You know, the term bukkake of silence is tossed about willy-nilly.
Oh, you
Let
know.
me ask a question, and my answer will come in the form of the buzzing of a light bulb. I hope the audience is quieted up. Yep, they are.
Yes. You should have just tweeted out unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gaza. Anybody?
What?
So, yeah, I think the Melania documentary, Avatar, I think Avatar would do it. The interesting thing about Avatar
Avatar's
is,
too splashy, too noisy, too
but
long.
it's like popcorn. It's like you
Sure.
can eat a bucket of popcorn and then you're done and you're not hungry, but you're not satisfied.
I feel like at the Avatar movies, it's like a ride. It's a roller coaster. It's like you get on and you enjoy it. It's like, but I'm not like
But I
walking
don't
home
remember
going,
it.
man, the Colossus.
I
I'm gonna be thinking of that.
I don't remember a goddamn thing about it. And
Yeah.
I was like me walking to the car. Was that good? What was it about?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
a roller coaster. You don't think about like it's like, you know what, the third turn was the best one.
Yeah, I guess so. Are there movies still coming out? Do they still have
Every day,
movies?
it seems.
Are we sure? Will there still be movies after all this?
I hope so. More now than ever.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It'll be Superman versus the libtard. Or it's like,
As long as they're all written by Max Landis, I'll be happy.
sure.
Oof. Ooh.
The real victim. Right.
Jonah, what's your favorite popcorn bucket?
Anaconda,
Really? What was it? What was it shaped like?
like a giant snake.
What was yours?
I liked Wuthering Heights.
What was the Wuthering Heights popcorn bucket shaped like?
It was shaped like the biggest, wettest vagina I've ever put my hand in.
What was the biggest, wettest
okay.
vagina you ever put your hand in? Just out of curiosity.
See, I thought I saw that at the Regal because I thought they were re-releasing Return of the Jedi, and I was like, oh, the Sarlacc pit is now a popcorn bucket. But it was the Wuthering Heights popcorn bucket.
I fell into it like Lidsville.
Odd you'd make a Charles Nelson Riley reference.
I owe him everything.
I'm telling you nothing you don't know. Paul Lynde is to Alice Ghostly what Charles Nelson Riley is to Joanne Worley. Let's bring out our next guest.
Oh, please.
Shall we keep the show going? Shall we land the plane?
Doctor, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank some of our sponsors. Dr. Z is brought to you by Fruit Loops PM. Start your day off with a good night's sleep. Fruit Loops PM. Also brought to you by Bathrobes. Keep your dick from touching the cold sink with a bathrobe.
Whoa!
Promotional consideration by 9 Guys Burgers. Now there's too many guys. 9 Guys Burgers. Back to you, Dr. Z.
What about, are we still sponsored by hot dogs for dogs?
Oh, hot dogs for dogs. Your dog will say, hot dogs for dogs. Dog hot dogs for dogs, not for use with cats. We're also brought to you by Rock. Nothing beats scissors like Rock. Rock, not for use with paper. We're also brought to you by Scissors. Cuts up paper dead. Scissors not for use with rock and paper. Nothing covers up a rock like paper.
Are you guys still sponsored by Tecate?
The worst beer in the world. Tecate, it's Spanish for Pabst.
Now, but before we bring on the next guest, I wanted to ask you a question. And you don't have to lie to impress me with your answer. I love you for whatever you've accomplished in life or whatever you've not accomplished.
Thank you, Doctor.
Have you ever been to San Francisco?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Flown in on a plane?
Yes.
All right, I'll believe you. I was up there the other day doing a little voiceover, and I fly in. I'm driving in from the airport. What I like about our sponsors, they're all things. They're all things you can get. Every billboard in San Francisco, I don't understand what it's... Literally, there was a commercial on the radio, and it burned itself into my memory, and this was the commercial. It was for a podcast. Brought to you by Creatix AI. Creatix AI unleashes your Salesforce potential, now with Digibot Override. What am I supposed to buy?
Yeah. And they have them like in the airports. They have them all over the place. They're like, "Are your billions of dollars hurting your pants?"
There's a giant billboard driving out there, and it just says like Qualex for the Digibot admin in your cohort. Like I'm not from this planet. This is my alphabet, but not my language.
Where have you gone, Burma Shave?
Remember, shoes. When you go outside, shoes. Yeah, I should buy some shoes. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah. Vesuvulon. Now streaming. What?
Did you ever do any commercials?
Oh yeah. Legs, eggs. I was always legs, eggs. Remember, I was always the guy coming in at the end. If he knew our address, he could deliver the milk. Sorry.
Did you do commercials?
I did a Pacific Bell. They don't exist anymore. It's AT&T now.
Yeah, I did all the products. I did Eastern, Braniff. I did all these things that don't exist anymore. I used to love.
Bing, yeah.
There was a commercial for no, there's none. No Braniff, no Eastern. Yeah. There was my favorite ad was for Schaefer beer, and it was there's even a Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Yeah, if you are thirsty for a beer, you could have something of quality. But if you're just going to be drinking a lot, if you're chasing away some thoughts, Schaefer.
There was a commercial, a PSA commercial in Hawaii when I was growing up, and it was like 3 guys in a jail cell, and it was like kind of 2 local guys.
I'm already laughing.
Yeah. 2 kind of like local Hawaii guys and kind of like a haole, like white guy, and then like the 2 local guys look at each other. He's like, "Hey, bro, what are you in for?" He's like, "Robbery." "What are you in for?" He's like, "Battery." And then they look at the Howley guy, and they go, and simultaneously they say at the same time, "What about you, bro? What are you in for?" And he goes, "Littering." And they go, "What?" And he's like, "Littering." And then they scoot away from him because beating up your family is somehow not as bad
Sure,
as
littering.
littering. And I think about that all the time.
What you just said will carry itself into our next interview.
Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our last guest of the evening. She's been so incredibly patient and kind. A very funny, very talented young comedian. Please welcome Kristin Chirico, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. You're so patient. Thank you, dear. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. So it flowed in perfectly.
Yes.
Yes, and I love this. You look lovely. I love this sort of the Wednesday Addams of it all.
Thank you. I mostly just wanted to look, presentable.
You did a lovely job.
Steve.
Whoa, what?
He doesn't like your ice outfit.
Sorry.
I think Dan Klaus would look at this panel and go, "Yeah, that's perfect." So you are Native American.
I am Native American.
You
yes.
must take so much joy in watching this whole thing finally fall apart.
We've been playing the long game for a really long time.
God bless you. Even the guy that cries at garbage is laughing.
Yes.
Bang!
I knew it was coming.
Iron Eyes Cody.
Yeah.
Not
Native American?
Not native.
He
yeah.
was Italian.
He was Italian.
He was Italian.
But perfect encapsulation of America.
Yes. Italians who pretend to be native.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. Yes, we're going to insult you, but let us do it in an insulting way. Yes, America, more humiliation per humiliation.
Yeah. I mean,
What tribe did you come from?
I am Gayukono. I am Gayukono, which I know I'm pronouncing wrong. It's
Right.
fine. If I pronounce it right, it's more like Gayukono. You have to sound like you're choking and also Italian.
Right.
You know,
Okay,
a little
got
bit.
it.
Yeah.
Are you from out here, or is that?
Well, no. My people are from Western New York. So
Okay.
yes, yeah. Wow, exciting. No one ever cheers for Western New York. No one should either. Yeah. So
Yeah.
my people are Buffalo Bills fans.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, uh-huh.
real men.
Yeah. Real. Yes.
Yeah,
Real sad men.
real sad men.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of guys waking up in a jail cell going,
Yeah.
last thought I had was I got off work.
I mean, a lot of guys waking up in
It's
a
like
jail cell
going
being
through
like,
their
yeah.
pockets and finding teeth that aren't theirs. Right.
Well, that's their currency.
Sure. This is a 2-tooth cigar.
One of the
That's
sponsors.
how you get it in your mouth. Yeah, one of the sponsors.
And so, were you raised in Western New York?
No. I was no.
You are a house of many rooms, Kristin.
That's a very weird way of calling me fat, but I'll take it.
It is not calling you fat. I was referring to your story, which is unfolding like a succulent.
Do succulents unfold? I don't know.
There's just no end to them. You
No,
just
there is
start
no-
peeling them, and there's no
Do you
end to
peel
'em.
succulents?
Tell her.
You can go online and watch people cleaning the dead leaves off succulents. It's an ASMR thing. And they're like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yep.
You say that with the desperation of a man who wishes he was doing that right now.
I
my
think
head.
we all feel that way. Do you have a weird? That's a great. Do you have a weird video, like weird YouTube thing that you watch that you go like, oh, if anybody knew I watched this.
Oh no! Well, I make YouTube videos professionally, so
Okay.
I don't shit where I eat. I don't watch YouTube videos.
I'd watch that.
I was gonna say two things can be true, Kristin.
That's true. You're right.
I mean, it's really a question of space, because technically, in my house, if you talk about my house, I shit where I eat.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go outside and have a sandwich. I have a different room. I watch. Let's go down the line. Well, here's what I watch. Like when you find something on YouTube, and then you start watching it, and then you watch another one, and then you look up, and your youngest is in high school. What? How long have I been doing this?
I definitely did that to start with Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yes.
That's how I got into
and
Dr.
that
Pimple
got
Popper.
me too. Dr. Pimple Popper is the gateway drug to boils, and then
the
tonsil
feet,
stones.
and then I had to stop.
Tonsil stones and earwax. Oh, you get a giant black plug of earwax, and it's like, it's so satisfying.
Black plug.
And then when I went to the doctor, I said, do I have a lot of earwax? And they looked and they said, no, you're pretty clean. And I was kind of disappointed. I wanted them pulling stuff out of my ear like a dime store magician. A trumpet. Steve, what is your YouTube fetish?
I watch people making shelters in the wilderness.
Sure.
Like out of rocks and trees
Right.
and stuff.
Jonah?
People deep cleaning rugs with power washers.
Oh, very nice.
Sweet.
It's like I go, another one of these, and then I'm still there.
Yeah.
Just watching it. It sounds so good. And you think they got all the dirt out. There's always more dirt.
There's always more dirt.
Yeah.
I do watch soap cutting videos. Do you know what that is?
Cutting soap? No.
No. So people basically they take bars of soap and then they cut them, and then that's
That
the whole
used to be
video.
a commercial. That was Irish Spring.
yeah,
the guy would come up and like, what are you fucking doing? It's my soap. Don't cut it with a
I just need a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of
I
those
miss-
soap bars had fudge in them.
I better wash myself again. I want this fudge.
And other children's favorites. I miss Norm Macdonald because he would have just said, well, people fucking. I watch those videos a lot.
Yeah, I like those people. Those videos where people just fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
There's
So they're all
Pornhub.
fucking right there.
There's-
All over the
Yeah,
place.
it's all over the place.
I went to his website, Pornhub. I watched 95 movies in a night.
Hey, you'll never guess it. The fella there, he's like, he wants to have sex with the girl, you know.
I think every porn video should end with video of the woman giving birth. Just like- and then really does.
Every porn ends with 9 months later.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah.
Even gay porn.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, they just goes 9 months later, and then it's just a clip from the end of Junior.
Well, no, it's
Yeah.
no. It's 9 months later. It's their surrogate giving birth, and then they, gay parents are the only parents that still can go to brunch because they tend to be smarter than most people. They have the income that they can have somebody watch the kid. They go out and they spend time alone, and they have a great brunch.
Yeah, they're not going to have the kids ruin brunch.
No. The worst things that you bring your kid home. Trust me. I have 17 stepchildren. 17 stepchildren, 2 suicides, 14. 14 restraining orders, 2 suicides. So Devin, my stepson.
Okay. Yeah.
You bring Devin home. One, it's the dog realizes first thought, I'm off the Christmas card. And brunch and going to bad movies, ironically, goes right out the window. I remember my first stepkid was in the early aughts, and Paul F. Tompkins called me up and said, we're going to go see The Postman. I hear it's terrible. And I went, oh, well, you have fun at The Postman. I'm going to sit here and farm juice boxes.
Farm.
What does that even mean?
Just the house is littered. The house is just chock-a-block with juice boxes.
Wow.
And you can't shower during the day anymore. You're like a burglar with a germ fetish. You sneak in the dead of night when everyone's asleep, and you shower then, and then your wife goes, where were you? I was showering. Oh, okay. And then you wake up in the morning, and she doesn't care that you had to shower at night, and you eat your Wheaties like it's a bowl of nails. And sure, you get divorced a couple of years later.
How many times have you been married?
This would be 8.
That one?
The one that I was just referring to, yes.
Yes.
Then Is it the same marriage if it's different members of the Cowsills?
No.
Okay.
Different marriage.
So
Now that's love American
so
style.
then 11.
Have you seen that documentary about them? It's a sad documentary about the Cowsills.
This is the beautiful thing. Everything is horrible.
Yeah. Oh, you've got to watch that documentary.
Fun story about Jesus.
You're not that old, dude.
No.
Come on.
The 2,000-year-old ape.
But we had mutual friends. No, but it's like everything is horrible. Jesus was born in a manger. Have you ever seen a baby born? Now add straw and goat poop. Give me 4 years and I'll catch up with cute toddler Jesus in little Oshkosh Bagosh bib overalls on a big wheel. Him I can handle. But everything, the Beatles. Go back. 8 British people with terrible teeth fucking during an air raid. Every night, Adolf Hitler tried to kill them, and they had the brilliant idea, let's bring a baby into this. Yeah. Oh, write that down. We'll give it to the baby.
We'll give it to them.
This, I believe, is called a reverie. All right, Kristin.
Hi.
Fun story.
Okay.
You have type 2 diabetes.
I do. It's true.
Do I need to be familiar with type 1 diabetes first, or do I go right into type 2 clean?
You can go into type 2 clean. However, I think type 3 is the best.
What is type 3?
Type 3 is when you ignore
I'm setting you up so perfectly. I feel like if we went home and sleep, we'd get birth to Ben Stiller. Speaking of hilarious muscles.
What the fuck was the question? Oh, I think type 3 is when...
What is type 3
Type 3
diabetes?
is when you ignore that you have type 1 and type 2 and you just die.
Oh, good Lord. No, you don't want that.
No,
but
no,
you
no.
said a really funny thing that you were very happy when you got type 2 diabetes.
I know. It's, honestly, I love being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes because people have finally stopped telling me I'm going to get type 2 diabetes.
And do you go to do you have like diabetes friends? Do you have to go to like you take medication, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you don't need friends to take medication though.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, speak for yourself. I look at every conversation as a challenge to how fast can I end this conversation. Speaking of, I'll give you an example of that.
Oh.
Because when you're a person of a certain level of fame, people approach you a lot.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm at the 24-hour Home Depot in Van Nuys at 2 in the morning on a Wednesday, when people of a certain level of fame go to buy ladders.
Yeah.
And I bump into, as I have, Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
But still, after a couple of minutes, it's like, and then we made Sgt. Pepper. Yep, well, I gotta go. John and I didn't write everything together. Those gutters aren't gonna clean themselves, Paul. The old highways of Colin. So yeah, you gotta. Sometimes it's good to be medicated. Were you raised? So you were raised in Western New York?
No, I was not raised in Western New York.
Again, you unfold like origami. You're changing your story faster than a cornered William Shatner on a Columbo two-parter. When I said I was a tennis coach, I meant we were hunting in Brazil.
So I was born in 1984, and I thought that was a long time ago, but I'm
No.
beginning to think maybe it wasn't.
No. Not at all. I had so many addictions by that age.
Well, you were advanced.
Yeah, I was advanced. I had addictions that people didn't know were addictions.
Like what?
Like Pop-Tarts. Boxes a week. That's not an addiction. Taters. God, I'm addicted to taters. People talk about being sex addicts. I thought, isn't that being awake? I have a theory about sex. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think most people do it because it feels good. Some because it looks weird. But I think most people are in there for the sensation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
theoretically.
Mystery solved. So you don't remember Madonna's book Sex?
No, I think I was 7.
Right. Are you familiar with it?
I know about it, yeah.
When that came out, I just remember when that came out, somebody said, like, she's a genius at selling sex. Yes, it's one of those hard products to push. Yeah. You know who was a genius? The guy that sold Miracle Grow. Look at these jeweled onions. And people are like, he did a great job with those onions. You know who's a genius?
Who?
The guy that invented Funyuns.
Why?
Because he walked into his boss's office and said, you know what's fun? Onions. And that's how Don Draper got his name on the masthead at Sterling Cooper.
Is it the only chip that's a pun? There's no other chips, right?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you're right.
Yeah.
George Meyer, who I referenced earlier. Did I even tell the joke that I was going to quote? I don't think I did. Oh, well, it's mine now. His favorite product was Country Crock margarine. And he said, Country Crock, not made in the country, doesn't come in a crock. 2 words, 2 lies. That's why Halloween is important, because it's the first time children are professionally lied to with fun-sized candy bars. Hey, it's less candy than you wanted. That means it's more fun.
I mean, isn't the first time children are lied to Santa Claus?
But that's not professionally lied to.
Well, I think Santa Claus is paid.
Huh?
I mean, I don't think he does it for free. I don't think there's
Did you ever catch your mother kissing Santa Claus? But it was May and he was dressed like your neighbor?
I think I would have liked my mother more if that was the case.
Oh, no.
Get it, Mom.
I saw Mommy blow the sparklets guy.
Didn't Bing Crosby and David Bowie duet that song?
Now that's a heated rivalry.
I wonder, you've all seen the footage, right? Of David Bowie and Bing Crosby singing A Christmas Carol? Yeah. I ever wonder, I was like, say, Bing, great job. If you want, I'm going to go over to somebody's house and we're going to do some acid and fuck this mutated German woman that came over.
Mutated?
I ran out of gas. I was trying
and then Bing says...
Right. But David, I'm not sure I want to go fucking mutated German. Think I'm gonna go home
beat the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna go home,
can I
have a
hit her?
tall glass of Minute Maid orange juice, beat my son Gary in the balls of the pool cue. There was a great joke by a comedian named Steve Sweeney. It was Gary Crosby. If my father used to beat me, hey buddy, my father used to break your father's records over my fucking head. Great, but so you don't like your mother?
No.
And why is that?
Oh, because she's awful and mean.
Really?
Yes.
now, is this in your act, or is this just ugliness that I'm excavating?
Oh, no, she's also, so my mother is very stubborn and wrong.
Okay.
When I was 16.
Is she Native American? Or
She's
okay.
Native American. Yeah.
Well, there's your problem.
I'm going to tell the other natives you said that.
You got to play ball. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
When I was 16, my mother and I got into a fight because she was really mad at this one woman in the PTA, and she wanted to go back.
Yeah. You and your mother got into a fight.
Yes.
Because she was mad at another mother at the PTA.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Making sure I'm following the story.
Correct.
Okay.
And she was trying to tell me that she wanted to go back and give her a piece of her mind.
Oh, understandable.
Yes. But what she kept saying to me was, well, I'm going to go back there and I'm going to eat her out.
Okay. I understand.
And I said to her, I think what you meant was chew her out.
Right.
And she said back to me, no, Kristin. I've been in this situation before.
Yeah. With Mrs. Claus.
And I'm going to munch that bitch.
Shut up. Really?
Yes, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. What happened?
Did
Real
she munch
slow.
that bitch?
She didn't get any, I'll tell you that.
Was one of those women Anne Heche?
No, I'd be richer if that was the case.
She zipped herself out of her own body bag.
What is this a reference to?
Oh,
She had the truth, and that car was remote controlled. She was taken out by the satellites. And I'm tired of pretending that's not what obviously happened.
I assume you're not familiar with how
Is this
Anne
that
Heche
interview
died.
she did like right before 9/11 that kind of got subsumed by 9/11?
What?
No, that was but I know what you're talking about. That was a senator's secretary or something, and they found her body in the park or something, and literally it was a giant.
Gary Condon.
Gary Condon, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yes.
9/11
Senator
happened,
Lavery.
and he was the only guy that was like, woohoo! Yeah.
This is a different thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, are you friends with your mother now?
Am I friends with my mother now?
Yeah. Do you guys have a good relationship? It sounds like-
Absolutely not. We do not talk to each other. No.
You don't talk to each other.
No, why
Have
would
you
you-
officially got no contact, or you just don't speak?
I just don't talk to her, and she hasn't figured it out yet.
Well, she's here tonight.
She's in the green room with her friend from the PTA meeting, but we can't seem to get them to come out.
Munch that bitch! Munch that bitch! Munch that
Please let that have drifted out into the lobby as somebody walked by. And your father also humiliated you once at a college preparatory tour.
He did. Yes, he did. That is true. I will tell that story.
Why would you?
Why?
This isn't the time or the place.
No, you're
Go
right.
ahead, love.
Okay, yeah, no. One time, around the same time, I went on a college tour with my dad, and the tour guide pointed to a building, and he said, "This is the oldest building on campus. It used to house the School of Horology." And then the tour guide was like, "Does anyone know what horology is the study of?" And my dad jumped forward and said, "Is it the study of cheerleading?"
That's a terrible joke.
Oh, we're not done yet. And the tour guide goes, "No," and ends the Q&A. And I'm mad about this for 2 decades. And one Christmas, I was like, "Dude, I gotta know. Why did you make that joke? Why did you think that was
You waited 2 decades and then finally asked him, why'd you do that anyway?
Why did you? Well, I mean,
Are you sure you're not Irish Catholic?
no. No, my life would be a little easier. It would.
You know, I compare my family and the Manson family, and I think, hey, they had a ranch.
Are you the first Irish Catholic ape?
Look at the hair.
Anyway, so I asked my dad why he made this joke, and he said, horology, like hurrah, hurrah. And then he shaked an
my
imaginary
God.
pom-pom.
Oh.
He was like cheerleading. I was like, why the fuck didn't you shake the pom-pom the first time you told the joke?
Well,
I
he's
know.
like, I've been workshopping it for 20 years.
Oh my God!
Finally, it works.
Finally worked.
Now, are you married? Are you
I am
what's your-
married. I am married.
You got a little. You got a. What's? Tell me about that. The home life.
I am married to my wife. She's amazing. She's here. I've heard her laugh all night in the green room.
Now wait a minute. Is she also in show business?
No.
That's good. You don't
No,
want that.
the rule is only one can be in show business. The other
Yeah.
person has to have a real job.
Too many masks.
Well,
too many masks at the house.
Not enough money. Not enough money at the house. We
I
can't buy.
thought show business was. We're doing great.
That's because you're men.
I'll take it where I can get it. So what does your wife do?
She is an engineer. She's a computer
Oh
engineer.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
She'll work.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
She'll work forever.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of women that are so much wealthier than I am because they were married to me.
Well, it's a great internship, sounds like.
Tracy Scoggins. Tyne Daly. So do you tour about? What
I
is your
do.
what are the YouTube videos that you make?
I make YouTube videos where I eat Trader Joe's food, and I talk about it. I know that's a job that you can have. I know. It's,
How do you find parking?
it's well, they don't.
Yeah.
I don't talk about. You don't eat the parking
Yeah.
lot, so I don't talk about that. but-
Anybody who thinks liberals are pussies has never tried to park at Trader Joe's on Thursday at 6.
Trader Joe's is kind of the insecure girl who thinks no one's gonna come to her party, and so like she doesn't have enough food. Like that's the parking lot at Trader Joe's, in my opinion.
And do they pay you to eat the food? Or
No,
is
they
this just
don't.
a
I
thing?
do it. Well, they don't pay me. YouTube pays me. I do.
Right.
But yeah, I wish they paid me. That would
And
be
is
great.
it because Trader Joe's has such specific?
Well,
things?
it's because like Trader Joe's, it just comes out with like weird, unique products all the
Right,
time. Like
right.
it's like those sex dice that like couples buy when they're about to break up.
Yes. Those used to be called having a child. But yes.
Honey, I got us some dice. Uh-oh.
Brown chicken, brown girl.
What I think happened is I think Trader Joe's took those dice and they put like food things on them. So someone's just back there being like chicken spaghetti, and then someone else is,
Yeah.
and then someone else like, no, not inclusive enough. Asian chicken spaghetti. And
Right,
then
right.
and then we eat it. Yeah. So it's like
Sure.
every food there is like it's doing too much. It's the most.
Right.
Yeah,
Beef
yeah.
Q-tips.
Beef.
Have you done those Kung Pao Brussels sprouts?
Yes.
Oh, they're awful.
I've eaten every single thing from Trader Joe's. I've been doing this for 8 years.
How much of the stuff is now gone? Because they get rid
A
of shit
lot
all
of
the
it. They
time.
get rid of stuff all the time. Like they.
I'm always scared when I hear that. When I go in for the thing I like and they're like, oh, we got rid of it. I was like, oh, no, I had a lot of it. What happened to
well,
the
they
people?
let you
Why?
know on the cash registers. There's always a list of like, here's the products that have glass in them now.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of. It's like too many products.
What's your favorite?
My favorite thing with glass in it.
Or your favorite Trader Joe's item?
That's the first one.
Okay, actually, my favorite thing with glass in it was the fried rice, but they got rid of that because it had glass in it. So
my
don't eat
God.
that. Don't eat that.
I'm sure that wasn't. Never mind.
But my favorite thing is the pigs in a blanket because I think they're really good. I think they are. They have Parmesan on it. Who's clapping for pigs in a blanket? Yeah,
I love pigs in a
that's fine. And they're sort of open-faced pigs in a blanket. Like they sort of like blossom out like flowers. They're beautiful. They're really good, and they're really bad for you. And I love them.
I went to college near Mount Holyoke. I can tell you all you need to know about pigs in a blanket.
Did they have Parmesan on them too?
No, it is one of those things that just hot chocolate's pretty good. What if we made it with salad? No. I don't understand. I don't understand the theory also of. I'll give you an example. Do you know what these people go these cold plunges?
Yes.
It's like then you get into the hot tub and it feels so much better.
Yes.
Or just get into the hot tub.
Well, but it's a wonderful life principle. You have to know what's bad so that you can really know what's good.
Yeah,
You know what's
because we're
bad?
not
Yeah.
getting enough. Because we're not getting enough bad. Now, where do you work in town? Where can people go see you? How do people find you on YouTube and Instagram? Where can they go see you?
I have a show. It's called The Kitchen and Jorn Show.
The Kitchen and
Jorn Show.
What's Jorn?
Jorn is my friend Jen, and Kitchen is my name. Someone mispronounced our names
Wait a
wrong.
minute.
This is not that
You've been saying it wrong all night, Doctor.
My name is Kristin. My nickname is Kitchen.
You have more alternative personalities than David Lynch's first draft of Lost Highway.
Wow.
Go ahead. So, Kitchen and Jorn.
Yes.
The Kitchen and Jorn
Yes.
show on YouTube.
Yes.
And you perform in Los Angeles?
I do. I perform. I also tour nationwide doing stand-up.
This nation?
This nation,
Let's
yes.
check.
Underdog?
It's the only nation I have available to me right now.
Didn't want to assume.
Yeah.
And do you have a special coming out or a special out that people can
Oh
see?
no, I wish I had a special coming out. I'm taping one later this year.
Oh,
so,
good for you. You're so funny.
Yeah, thank you.
You're so funny.
Thank
And
you.
you're just Kristin Chirico on Instagram?
Yes, I am. It's Kristin. It's actually Chirico, but it's fine. It's
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's not. It's fine. Listen, you have to pretend there's an A in the name that doesn't exist.
Try seeing people try to spell Zayas 4 times a day. I feel your pain.
Yes.
Actually, I feel it more because I'm a man.
You're right.
Yeah, it's hard. It's just harder.
I know. I understand that.
Yeah.
That's,
No, you know it. You know what I'm saying.
I do, yeah.
It's Kristin Chirico on Instagram
Yes.
and the Kitchen and Jorn Show on YouTube.
Correct.
You're so funny. You're so lovely. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
coming to the show.
Thank you.
Jonah Ray, Now, where is this card? If anything, there's sort of a theme to the show tonight. Get out. The show has a theme. Everything that I like to think we represent here has a bit of a theme, and we wanted to close the show by doing this, by opening my heart musically, which I don't think has ever been done. And we'll do this. And just let me just say a couple things before I go. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being fans. If you want a photo with the good doctor later, I'll be in the lobby. If you want a signed poster, I didn't print any. But I have some 8x10s. You can sign them, and I think it's $20. And you go, oh my God, they must be so expensive. No. No, they cost me pennies. Pennies on the dollar. And then signing my name, effortless. 3 letters and a period. But that money goes to a very important place. I have a charity, Z's Wheels. And what happens is we go into major cities, we go downtown into the Skid Row district, and we find winos. And we pull them off of Skid Row, and then we re-release them back into the wine country. To see them. Weeks later, they've dug a network of tunnels and elected a queen. But people ask me, they asked my partners here, Remington, Carmine, Joe, Dave, Steve, Jonah, Kristin. Why do you do this? When I first told my manager about this, his one-word response rang so true. Why? Because I'm tired of being cool. In fact, I'm through being cool. We're through being cool. We are through being cool. Eliminate the ninnies and the twits. If you live in a small town, you might meet a dozen or two young alien types who step out and dare to declare we're through being cool. We are through being cool. I didn't want to do that line. Time to clean some house. Be a man or mouse. Waste those who make it tough to get around. You know, the coolest guy in Happy Days was Fonzie.
He was.
Yeah, but he spent most of his time trying to get high school boys to meet him in the toilet of a diner.
That's not too cool.
That's not cool.
It's not cool.
The coolest guy in my high school now works for the water department, stepped on a nail, didn't want to go to the doctor, lost half his foot to gangrene.
Oh, no.
You know why I'm a nerd?
Why?
10 toes.
You are so proud of all of your toes. You know, the coolest guy in my high school was me. Of course, I got over that and became the coolest kid in college. But I'm through being cool.
If you live in a big town,
Yeah.
you might meet a dozen or two young alien types who step out and they dare to declare
I'm through being cool. Yeah, I'm through being cool. Let's eliminate the ninnies and those twits.
put the tape on a race.
Put it on a race.
Rearrange your face.
Rearrange it with some.
We always like Picasso anyway.
That's right, we did.
If you live in a small town, you might meet a dozen or two young alien types who step out and they dare to declare,
We're through being cool. Hi, Mike. We're through being cool. Spank the pank.
who tries to drive you nuts. We're through being cool. These guys. We're through being cool. We're through being cool. I guess you might say we're through being cool. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
And
you.
I want to thank from the bottom of my heart, everyone here at Largo. Thank you to everyone at Dynasty Typewriter. Thank you for coming down. Carmine St. Pierre, Kristin Chirico, Jonah Ray, Steve Agee, Remington, Steele, Dave Lang, John Dinnerstein. I'll see you in the lobby in a couple of minutes.